Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to Tales from the DW. Name possibly under reconstruction and change, who knows. So today is Bank Holiday Monday and it's the first sort of family video that I've put out for a long while, over a month. Probably the first video that I've put out for, well, apart from the one that I'm going to put out before this, be the first one. Never mind, it's going to get too bogged down with the technicalities of it. But as I say, I'm back with a bang, and today I'm sorry we're going through a tunnel now in Hatfield underneath the Galleria, and what we're doing is we're on our way to Beckonsfield, which is in Buckinghamshire, to a model village called Beckonscott, which you've been to with us before. We always have good fun when we get there. I love it because there's model trains there. Fox loves it because there's model trains there. Willow? She's in the back there somewhere. Where are you? I can't see you. Come forward. You're like a... Oh, right, lots of little houses. Fox likes it because there's lots of little houses. How dare I talk on his behalf? Willow, are you looking forward to going today? No! You should be. You got Mr. Sloth with you and everything. Show people at Mr. Sloth. Mr. Sloth is made from a... Was he a sock puppet or something? A sock soft toy that was made from... It's not made from an old smelly sock. Although he's a bit smelly now because Willow won't put him down. But he's not knitted. Fox. Don't listen to Fox. Nobody listens to Fox. He's actually one of those kits that you can buy. He's quite cute actually. And Willow absolutely adores him. He's your favourite, isn't he, Willow? All the expensive toys and everything else. Willow's favourite one is a little sloth sock puppet with one eye. With one eye. And where's the other eye gone, Hazel?
Willow chewed it off.
She chewed the other eye off. She was so affectionate with him that she chewed his eye off. Bang! There you go.
This is her favourite toy, people. So never throw him around or Willow will just smack you.
Nice. Charming. Nice. Right, so we're on our way to Beckonscott. We're all going to have fun there. Willow will have fun when she gets there, especially when she finds out that there's ice cream and treats that are going to be involved. I don't want ice cream. She's turned into a teenager and she's only 9.
Yeah,
oh my, they grow up quick these days.
She's almost a teenager and she's
a teenager, not even 10 yet.
Not even 10 yet. Would you say she's more of a teenager than she's a 9-year-old, Hazel? Hazel looks very depleted and tired, I'm afraid. That's having to put up with me for, well, many years, isn't it? Yep, there you go. Less said, soon as mended, as they say. Anyway, probably best. Anyway, we'll see you at Beckonscott. See you in a bit. Right, me and Fox are going to have a thumb war. Ready, Fox?
Yeah.
Hang on, we go. No, not yet, not yet. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Ready? Go! Oh, you win. You win again. You're always winning. You are always winning.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good at this.
All right, Willow, how are you? Did you get what you wanted? What did you get?
I got a ham sandwich,
Nice, nice.
some crisps,
Nice, nice.
and a yogurt.
Very nice.
And
And what's that? As a Sprite?
yes, Sprite.
Different can from when I was growing up.
Really? What cans did you have?
Oh, we didn't have cans. We used to drink Sprite straight from the Spriticious, which was the animal that Sprite comes from, Spriticious. Yeah, you don't hear it anymore because it's extinct.
Yeah, I don't.
That's not real Sprite from Spriticious. You can't get Sprite from Spriticious
I
anymore.
like pork pie.
You like pork pies? How do
An
you?
animal called pork.
Well, the animal's not called pork, is it?
Oh,
The animal's called a pig or Bob. Right, okay, fine.
Bob, square
Oh.
pants.
Fox Bob for square pants. Look at them, they left me all alone. I bought lunch and then they've just left me. Typical. So this is it. It's pretty cool. I love this place. Let's have a look at the castle. Actually, while we're here, let's have a look at this little pond. Just a miniature railway goes around. It's very cool. They normally have, obviously because of what's going on, they can't, but they normally have like a little electric model boats that you can put some money in, and over there you can just about see the mechanisms where you can sort of sail them around that little bit of, or sail them around that lighthouse there. It's pretty cool. Such a cool little place. We're going through the entrance now. Absolutely love this little place. Little zoo right up my street. Haha.
Yes, it's good, isn't it?
Martin, let's go look at some food.
That's quite a nice little view of it. The windy mill in the middle there. Little train station over there. The castle. So if you go down here, you might be able to see. Oh, one's just left. Little train's just left. Oh, hang on. There you go. Look at that. Oh, God. What I wouldn't give for a model like this in the garden. I doubt Hazel will let me have it though, to be honest. This is really new. Like a mill.
Told you already once, yes? Missy.
Clark College. So a lot of these buildings here are representative of companies and buildings that are around, actually around Beaconsfield. Found them. Hello. You're right. Good. For example, if you look there, for example, AH Trip is actually a storage or removal and storage company that's in town. Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Enjoying yourself?
Yes.
Knew you would. Always do. Another station there. There's actually the station itself. A pier down there. It's very cool. Now, I'm abundantly aware that you haven't seen me for some time. So I'm going to go on a bit of a rant now. And surprise, surprise, it's about people. And not wishing to seem like a moaner or a misery, even though I probably am. The truth is that during the whole lockdown and being away from people, I've kind of forgot how self-entitled and ignorant and rude they are. Particularly white middle-class people. They piss me off. They really piss me off. University educated, self-entitled arseholes. They cut in front of people. They just cut in front of a guy up there who's on canes, or cane. No apology, nothing. Completely swanned past him, almost knocking him over. Another one let their kids run in front of somebody else that got a disability. And it's just the rudeness. I think that, sadly, hello. I think society has got a lot worse. Hello. It just seems to have been degrading over the years, and I think it's probably a lot to do with... It's a lot to do with a lot of things. It's a lot to do with children getting prizes for coming second or third. It's a lot to do with the culture of not chastising a child and allowing the child to rule the roost and become almost iconic in a household, treating them like some sort of demigods. And I think that schools and universities have fed into this feeling of privilege that a lot of these kids have. I mean, when I was born and brought up on a council estate, just an ordinary working class lad. And, you know, when I achieved something as a kid, not that I achieved much, but when I achieved something, I knew that I'd achieved it. I knew that if I got a reward or an award, I knew that it was from hard work and for doing the right thing. But now we live in a culture where kids get awards and rewards for anything and everything. And, you know, rather than smack a child, I'm not saying beat a child, of course I'm not, but rather than smack a child or chastise a child, they try to mediate with the child like it's an adult. Now, you know what, I don't believe in talking down to children, of course I don't. But by the same token, I don't believe you can negotiate with them on an adult level. You know, we don't negotiate with terrorists, and why are we negotiating with children? Because let's be honest, they're mini terrorists. Or they would be if you let them get away with it. And that's unfortunately what I've seen. It seems to a lot of people I spoke to say that it's happened sort of since the Second World War. And I think that's probably true. I think a lot of it happened in the 60s with the breakdown of the sort of nuclear family as it was, and, you know, with everybody wanting to become a victim. I'm not going to get too far into it, but I think this is culminated in the society that we've got today, which is very, very broken. And I think that when the older generation have gone, if the threads aren't picked up, and they don't seem to be, I think this is going to be a hellhole to live in. I think the world is just going to be such a mess, because it's not about facts anymore, it's about personal feelings, it's about identity, and you know, we don't want to play those games. It's a very slippery slope, and it leads to a very dangerous point, to the point where society just folds in on itself and becomes anarchic. Anyway, all this from seeing a kid and a person just cut in front of somebody who's got a disability. Sorry about that, I had to rant. So this is new, which is pretty cool. In fact, all this is new. It's under construction. Oh look, there's a Hoover, they call it the Hoover Lux. That's the actual Hoover building, which is an iconic sort of Art Deco 1930s building that's, I can't think what road it's on now. But it's just outside London somewhere, or in London. It's very cool, isn't it? I know, I can see little switchboards. Cool, aren't they?
Yeah. A little train to sit in the window.
Grandodian or Grenodian. Oh, look at this. This is very cool. Yeah, you can see. That is so cool. It's the underground, and it is underground. How cool is that? And there's a station. Brilliant. Oh, do you know what, Hazel? Let's do this in our garden.
I don't think
Let's do a miniature version of the miniature version.
Yes. What shoes would you like to wear?
Let's call it the model village. The model village.
The modern garden village.
The model village. Model village. Very cool. So cool.
The Barbies can be
Look at the detail. Look at the headstones, the graves. Beautiful. Look, they've even got like little. Look at those. Little lead colour windows. Bell. Oh, look, they've even got gargoyles. So cool.
We have to go round. We have to go the other
We're
way.
looking here. We've got the priest and the vicar and the congregation. Oh look, bell ringers in the back. So cool. I think another reason I like coming here is because it sort of it goes back to the sort of when I was a kid in the 70s. It was a much more peaceful and easier going time, you know. It wasn't, the politics of the world weren't so in your face, and when I come back here it allows me to sort of immerse myself in that time period when things were a lot more simple. Yeah, and that's it. This is why I like coming back here. It's like it kind of takes me back to a much more pleasant time. Getting melancholy now. Oh, look at this one over here. This is cool. It's like this sort of Tudor house, but it's all sort of plastic front, perspex front, so you can actually see inside. Amazing. Just love it. Absolutely love it. These little knit curtains. There you go. Look at that parlour, a tea. Airfield. Wow, this is new. This is all new, this little work yard here. They've done a lot in the quiet time, the lockdown. All right, Willow. Horse track, racing track. There's a saltier there flying above the castle. Soldiers inside.
There's soldiers in there.
There are soldiers in there.
Yeah.
Can you see them?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, horse racing.
Horse racing.
Horse racing.
I love this. This is really cool, this bit. Wall of Death. Look. Wurlitzer over there. All of this mechanically works. Superb. Superb. Do you know what? It's been a long time since I've been on a train, and I had to get the fix somehow, and I'll take it however it comes. Big train, small train, medium train, and a little tiny train like this with the kids on it. Here they come. This is a cute little thing, this train. Diesel, obviously. Listen to that little loco engine, it's cute. Hello.
Hello. I've been here the whole time.
It's such a cute little train, it's called Doodah. The engine's called Doodah. There you go. Hello. What? Right, we're back in the car now and we are done for the day. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry again that I haven't uploaded for quite some time, so hopefully I'm going to get back into it now. I'm swell, it's warm today, I tell you. But yeah, you had a fun day with that, Hazel?
Yeah, it was nice.
It's good, wasn't it? Kids loved it. Willow's been very sarcastic to Daddy.
Sassy.
Sassy.
That's the word you're looking for.
And Fox just fell over, but he's all right because he's got to show everybody what you got. Tarantula. Every boy should have a tarantula.
Being sarcastic.
I know what you were being. Right, I'll see you later. Bye, everybody. See you next one.